Hello everybody, welcome to my class today. Today I will solve problems of mixed type. Mixed type means where different type of properties will be used. Let us start our day with our first problem, integration 0 to pi by 2 ln of cos x minus ln sin 2x dx. Let us first simplify it. 0 to pi by 2, we get ln of cos square x and sin 2x is 2 sin x cos x dx. Then we get 0 to pi by 2 ln of, this becomes cot x by 2, cot x by 2 dx. Now we can write it as integration 0 to pi by 2 ln cot x minus ln 2 dx. Now we decompose it, we get two integrals, 0 to pi by 2 ln of cot x dx minus ln 2 integration 0 to pi by 2 dx. Let the initial integral be I, and this, the first integral I am taking as I1, and this is ln 2 x 0 to pi by 2. So we get I1 minus, this is pi by 2, that is I1 minus pi by 2 ln 2. Let us stop here and let us find I1 separately. We have I1 is 0 to pi by 2 ln of cot x dx. Apply fourth property, 0 to pi by 2 ln of cot of pi by 2 minus x dx. You must write the property here, the property you are using. Fourth property, which is 0 to a fx dx is equal to 0 to a f of a minus s dx. So this becomes 0 to pi by 2 ln of tan x dx. Now 2I1, this is I1 plus I1. I1 plus I1. In place of first I1, write the initial integral, that is 0 to pi by 2 ln of cot x dx. In the second I1, write the derived integral, that is 0 to pi by 2 ln of tan x dx. If we add them, look, ln of cot x plus ln of tan x, that is ln of 1, that is 0. So ultimately you get 0. So 2I1 0, so I1 0. So this I1 becomes 0. So ultimately your answer is I equals to, your answer is minus pi by 2 ln 2. This is your answer. Okay. So this was our first problem of mixed type. Next, let us go to the problem. Let us solve the problem. Problem 2. Integration minus 1 to 3 by 2 mod of x sin of pi x. X sin of pi x dx. Now look, here integral limit of integration is -1 to 3/2. That is x lies in this interval. So first write this. Here we have -1 greater equals to x lesser equals to 3/2. So if we multiply by pi, we get minus pi greater equals to 3pi/2. Okay. So the interval for pi x is minus pi to 3pi/2. Now, as the involved function is sin pi x, so as a first sin pi x, minus pi to 0, then 0 to pi, then pi to 3pi/2. These are the three intervals. When -1 greater equals to x lesser equals to 0, that implies minus pi greater equals to pi x lesser equals to 0. Here in this case, sin pi x, this is less than 0. That implies x sin pi x is more than 0. Why? Because sin pi x is negative, but x is negative, because x lies between -1 to 0. So negative into negative positive. So x sin pi x becomes positive in the interval -1 to 0. Okay. Next we take 0 to 1. 0 pi x is equals to pi. Here sin pi x is greater than 0. Here x is also positive, so x sin of pi x is greater than 0. Next, when 3/2, then pi greater equals to pi x greater equals to 3pi/2. In this portion, sin pi x is negative, so sin pi x is negative, but x is positive, so x sin of pi x, this is also negative. So what do we ultimately find? We ultimately find when x belongs to -1 to 1, then x sin pi x is positive, but when x belongs to 1 to 3/2, then this is negative. So our integral, that is I, this can be decomposed in this way. Therefore I equals to -1 to 1 mod of x sin of pi x dx integration 1 to 3/2 mod of x sin of pi x dx. This is positive, so we get -1 to 1 x sin of pi x dx. This is negative, so minus integration 1 to 3/2 x sin of pi x dx. Now we have to just integrate it, considering it as individual integral, then you have to put the limit only, nothing else. Now let us consider the corresponding indefinite integral. Integration x sin of pi x dx. So x will be our first function, so x integration sin of pi x dx plus integration d dx of x integration sine of pi x dx dx. Is it plus or minus? Minus. This is minus. Okay, then this integral is minus 1 by pi cos of pi x minus x by pi cos of pi x plus 1 by pi 1 into cos of pi x dx. So we get x by pi cos of pi x. This is 1 by pi square sine of pi x plus c. So therefore our I becomes minus x by pi cos of pi x plus 1 by pi square sine of pi x. Limits are minus 1 to 1, and then minus x by pi cos of pi x plus 1 by pi square sine of pi x. Limits are 1 to 3 by 2. 1 to 3 by 2. So when we put 1 here, cos of pi is minus 1, that is 1 by pi. This is 0. Then minus. We put minus 1 here, cos of minus pi, cos of pi minus 1. Minus 1 minus 1 plus 1, that is minus 1 by pi. This again 0. Then 3 by 2. So 3 pi by 2 is 0. 0. Sine of 3 pi by 2 is minus 1, that is minus 1 by pi square. Then minus, put 1 here. Cos of pi is minus 1, that is 1 by pi. This is 0. So finally we get 2 by pi minus 1 by pi square minus 1 by pi. So 1 by pi minus 1 by pi square. I have made some mistake here. 3 pi by 2 0. Sin 3 pi by 2 is minus 1. So minus 1 by pi square. Look, this is minus. This is minus. So this becomes plus 1 by pi square, and this becomes plus 1 by pi. Okay. So 3 by pi plus 1 by pi square. So we get 3 pi plus 1 by pi square. This is our answer. Okay. So this is a big problem. That's why it takes a lot of time. In our next class, I will do some more problems of mixed type, and then we go to the integral as a limit of a sum. Okay, till then, goodbye.